Uh, for expansion-based, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, this is the criteria. If you look Khartoum up there to Libya, Egypt, and then there is Eritrea, Saudi Arabia, as Oman to Somaliland and Somalia. Okay, the map itself has confusion to the line is not really readable this time because there is a flooding alongside there. If you see the flooding caused it, I think, uh, and the land is not yet dry, I guess, up to now. If they are not really dry, no workers front line there to create that line back normal. Okay, so that could be the reasons. But if you look very much down on the area, down on the area of Ethiopia, Kenya, Uganda, uh, Central Africa, DRC, where there is a conflict. Okay, that is let's say that is based on the condition. That line, the fake line, is still there. Okay, on the map. And if you see there, this is Kenya, and this is Rwanda, and this is Uganda. They all try to fix it back to Sudan, and then I remember I see one time Uganda fixed it back as Sudan, and they terminated the guy, but it remained there. There is a coup that could last for how many hours I don't know. Maybe 4 hours, maybe 24 hours, I don't know. Okay, but we the Sudanese of Juba area, okay, or Ugandan, or the Kenyan one, or the DRC ones, or the East African communities one, we did not find the guys wants the areas of Sudan's want. If they are looking for a child want, or the youth want, the young person that will be a leader for them, and then we did not find it. And is optionally if the education, if their PLEs did not qualify them, and if their UNEP did not qualify them, of course, if their KCP did not qualify them, and that could be the solutions we don't know. And if the university papers don't qualify them, we don't know actually. Okay, but it depends, and it depends. The network is the one of the issue there also for leaders. Okay, budget is an issue for them also. Okay, and then transportation is another issue there for them. And then the traveling budget and traveling allowance is the issue there also for the leaders. And then the office startup is also issue for them there. Okay, and then if you look there, there could be uh, area of availabilities for different communities like let's say the community appointments budgets. Community appointment budget is the one of the most contagious for all the politicians to gain. That is very hard because if you look, speaking to 40 million publics for an elections is not easy for one politicians that will run the entire issues. We understand that very fair, and that is involve hard works from that particular politicians. That's why is it gets. And if we talk of different as the leaders, this is the examples. If you see, and if we a nation find a leader because they found a leader who is exemplary to that area because they have the availabilities of all these name areas. Okay, and then of course they will unite the publics, and then of course they will make it available, and then the leadership will proceed there then. And if they fail all these units which we announce here, and then all the weaknesses result in what? In rebel activities. And if you see in Juba, does result in rebel activities because Juba failed, and it result in rebel activities because in Ethiopia there's a TPLE, TPL, okay, and then that is M23 in the DRC, which is vis-a-vis how many of them. That is SPLA and SPLM, and the other one is they have another name, which is the same guy which is down there. I think in DRC, I think. So that is regards there are three here. So that is the only issues that's hindering this line here. And it coined the market higher, and it coined everything affected. The schools is affected. And then for which they terminate also this end. And if you look there, students they're supposed to sit early for the exams, and then they're supposed to close early, and then they're supposed to close also they have to also start early. And then for this we are seeing all the students they're starting late, and then they're closing late. Why? The exam is extended. And then first they have to introduce these breakout issues between the what? Between the examples, and then between the obstacles. And then they have to bring them back to these students, and then as a PE for these areas. And then that's why they are minimizing these issues. And then everybody have to participate and minimize these issues, and then to ensure that the students they are back there again. It's like another field work for everybody, for every community is to involve. You see? So we tend and we said the best could be decisioned when everybody agree that this is the best area and this is the right area, and then the leader should be working within these appointed areas and appointed budgets if they have it, and then let them go for it, other than using the real obstacle to the examples areas which are provided. You see there? So this is all we have there. Otherwise, vis-a-vis there, that's me, Wayne Hassan, as is it once again, and by me, Wayne Hassan. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, the protocol is observed.